friends, my name is Anish and today we are going to discuss some very important questions for class 8 ICSE chemistry for the first semester examinations, and here is our model question paper. Let's start with objective question section A. We have named the following. So the first question is father of modern chemistry, who is Anthony Lavoisier. Matter is neither created nor destroyed. This significantly, the answer is law of conservation of mass, which states that in a chemical reaction, matter is neither created nor destroyed. An element having same atomic number but different mass number. Here the answer is isotopes. Charge of electron is minus 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Here the thing to be kept in mind is that if we miss the minus sign in front, the whole answer becomes wrong. And for the charge of proton, we just need to add a plus sign. Plus 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. Then we have true false. And correct the false statement also. Atom is positively charged. Obviously it is false because in an atom electrons and protons are same, which makes an atom neutral. So the correct, we will replace positively charged with neutral. K shell has 8 electrons. That is false. K shell has 2 electrons. Charge of proton is plus 1.602 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. That is true. Orbits in an atom possess energy. That is also true. And hydrogen 1,3 is an isotope of hydrogen. True. Here if we would have given hydrogen 1,2, that is also true. That is called deuterium and this is called tritium. Then we have odd one out with reason. We have first question H2O, CO2, O3, Na2O. The odd is O3. Why? Because rest are elements of compound, but this is element of an atom. Then we have electron, proton, atomic number and atom. The odd one out is atom because atomic number Z equal to P equal to E. Then we have Cl minus, CH3COO minus, H13 and Na plus. Here the odd is H13 because the rest are anions, or we can also say radicals. But this is an isotope. O2 minus, Cl minus, Mg2 plus, CH3COO minus. Here the odd is Mg2 plus. Rest are anions. Next we come to the last question for the objective part, that is hydrogen 1,1, hydrogen 1,2, hydrogen 1,3 and Mg2 plus. The odd is Mg2 plus. Why? Because rest are isotopes of hydrogen. Then we come to the larger questions, section B questions. Let's start with the first. Write the names of the following compound. First we have Na2O, sodium oxide, MgO, magnesium oxide, Al2O3, aluminium oxide, we can also say alumina. And this question done. Now question 2. The first is, we have to see this diagram and answer the following questions. Which state of matter is it? We can see the particles are very far apart from each other, which is seen in the gaseous state. Does it have a fixed shape? No, gaseous state does not have a fixed shape and neither it have a fixed volume. Why? Because the particles have the least intermolecular force of attraction. Their particles have the highest kinetic energy. They can move in all possible directions with all possible velocities. Then we have question number 3. In a solution of water and ethyl alcohol, which method is used for separation? Why? We know that water and ethyl alcohol, this mixture is a miscible mixture, but we know that water has a boiling point of 90 degrees Celsius and ethyl alcohol has nearly 78.5 degrees Celsius. So, if the boiling points are different, then we can use the process of distillation. Why? Because their boiling points are different. Then we have question number 4. By seeing this diagram, we have to identify which element is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has 8 electrons, means its atomic number is 8. Means the element is oxygen. What is its atomic number? Atomic number equal to number of electrons, which is 8. Mass number of oxygen is 16. What is the compound with sodium? Sodium oxide, Na2O, magnesium oxide, MgO, and alumina or aluminum oxide, Al2O3. Then we have balanced this reaction. Mg plus O2 changes into MgO. This is, here you have 2 oxygen. Here also we have 2 oxygen. Now Mg we make it 2. So now the reaction is completely balanced. Then we come to question number 6. We have to define the experiment need to identify which experiment is this. This is Rutherford's alphabetical scattering experiment, and to better describe this experiment, we need to explain the procedure. That is, Rutherford took a radioactive source and bombarded a thin foil of gold, which was surrounded with a zinc sulfide screen. Why zinc sulfide? Because whenever the alpha particle strike that screen, it produced an illumination which would help Rutherford to find the angle of deflection in the alpha particle. Now that we have completed the procedure, we can create a table and write the conclusions and observations of this experiment drawn. So what were the conclusions or what were the observations? First we start with observation. Rutherford observed that most alpha particles follow their own path, which comes to the conclusion that most part of an atom is vacant or empty. Few alpha particles get slightly deviated, meaning electrons revolve around the nucleus of an atom in circular path or concentric rings. And Rutherford observed that few alpha particles get completely deviated. There was a large angle of deflection seen, which proves that atom has a centrally located core called its nucleus, which is positively charged. Because alpha particles are also positively charged, and we know according to charge force law, same charge repel each other. So question number 6 we have completed. Now come to question 7. Why an atom is neutral? Because number of electrons in an atom always equal the number of protons. Why nucleus has positive charge? In a nucleus we have a neutron which does not possess any charge. It is neutral. And protons are positively charged, which makes the nucleus positive. Fine. We have to find the products. Mg plus H2SO4. It changes into MgSO4 plus H2. Na plus O2 changes into Na2O. Now after that we can balance this chemical reaction. Define Bohr's atomic model. Here we can give any number of points. 3 points are most suited. So what are the points? That Bohr mentioned that electrons, like Rutherford said, Bohr also said that electrons revolve around the atom in circular paths called orbits. The second point, he said that these orbits possess a certain amount of energy, and electron revolve only in those orbits which possess a certain amount of energy. When the electron is in the lowest energy state, it is said to be in the ground energy state. And these orbits, the third point is that these orbits are characterized by an integer n. This n can have values 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, these orbits were designated as K, L, M, N. Like this is the first L, M, and for some it also requires a fourth orbit, which we call as the M orbit. And these are the concepts of Bohr's atomic model. So, we have completed this question paper. We will meet again in the next video. But till then, thank you and goodbye.